Dealing with pain and hurt is a deeply personal experience, and how we choose to navigate it can shape our growth or prolong our suffering. Some people choose to reveal their pain, hoping for healing, while others conceal it, fearing that exposure may invite more harm. There is a harsh reality to this fear. There are those who find satisfaction in witnessing the suffering of others, even fueling it. This unsettling mixture of sadism and envy can hinder personal growth in various aspects of our lives, from the workplace to social circles, and even within families. But deep within each of us lies a remarkable strength, a hidden power waiting to be harnessed. The key is transforming our vulnerabilities into a source of unyielding strength. If this resonates with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment sharing your thoughts. Pain, though hard to bear, is not always something to fear. It can be the crucible from which we emerge stronger, more resilient, and more aware of ourselves. By transforming our pain rather than letting it control us, we can turn life's most difficult moments into opportunities for growth. The philosopher Epictetus, whose Stoic teachings continue to inspire, emphasized the importance of controlling what we can while accepting what we cannot. One of his most famous observations is that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason: to listen more than we speak. Listening is not just a passive act, it is a way of connecting, understanding, and opening ourselves to new perspectives. It builds bridges to others and helps us learn from their experiences. When we pause before speaking, we allow ourselves to assess whether our words add value or simply fill silence. Listening can deepen our relationships and teach us life's richest lessons, ones that come not from our own voice but from others' stories. Another important lesson from Epictetus is the power of emotional independence. It's easy to let the comments and attitudes of others dictate our emotional state, but doing so gives away our power. When we let someone's negativity control our feelings, we hand them the keys to our happiness. The real challenge is not to be indifferent to what others say, but to master our own emotional responses. It's difficult to hear harsh words or see disapproving glances without reacting, but in doing so, we retain our peace and joy. This is not about shutting ourselves off from others, it's about choosing to rise above criticism and negativity with understanding and strength. Our happiness is our responsibility, and it's worth protecting. Life's unpredictability can be daunting, but instead of letting fear take hold, we can adopt another Stoic principle: be ready to accept the worst. Fears of losing a job, watching a relationship crumble, or facing financial ruin can trap us in a cycle of stress. However, when we mentally prepare ourselves for the possibility of these events, we strip them of their power. Embracing the worst-case scenario allows us to confront our fears head-on, freeing us from anxiety's grip. This doesn't mean we expect or invite disaster, but we prepare ourselves to endure whatever comes, understanding that our inner strength can carry us through life's storms. Failure is another fear many of us struggle with, but Epictetus reminds us that failure is essential for growth. It is only by making mistakes that we learn and evolve, both professionally and personally. True mastery doesn't happen overnight, it is the result of countless errors that shape us into better versions of ourselves. Accepting failure as part of the process allows us to move forward with less fear, more determination, and a deeper understanding of what it means to succeed. It's through these struggles that we build resilience, develop patience, and strengthen our character. Simplicity, another key Stoic principle, offers liberation in a world obsessed with material accumulation. Often, we are surrounded by luxury and comfort, but these things do not always bring happiness or peace. Instead, they can consume our time and energy, trapping us in cycles of debt and worry. By choosing simplicity, we free ourselves from the burdens of material excess. This doesn't mean rejecting wealth or success, but rather understanding that true wealth lies in experiences, relationships, and self-awareness, not in material possessions. Simplicity brings clarity, allowing us to focus on what truly enriches our lives. Humility is a powerful force in personal growth, as Epictetus understood well. The pursuit of knowledge is not about showing off what we know but acknowledging how much we have yet to learn. This mindset opens us up to new insights, as we move away from pride and toward a place of curiosity and wonder. Humility allows us to see the world with fresh eyes, finding lessons in the most unexpected places. When we let go of the need to prove ourselves, we become better learners, more open to the wisdom that life offers. The allure of wealth, however tempting, can bring its own dangers. It can attract insincere friends and pull us away from our core values. Wealth has the power to change us, often in ways we don't recognize until it's too late. Epictetus warns us to be cautious of fortune's influence, reminding us that true wealth is not in our bank accounts but in our character. In a world that values material success, staying grounded in our principles is crucial. We must ask ourselves whether we will allow fortune to dictate our values or stand firm in our beliefs. Clinging to a single hope can also limit our potential. Epictetus encourages us to embrace multiple dreams, understanding that life's unpredictable nature often requires flexibility. When one dream doesn't work out, another may take its place, guiding us toward success in a different form. This mindset is not about giving up on our goals, but about being resilient and adaptable in the face of challenges. It's about turning our vulnerabilities into strengths, finding new paths when the old ones become blocked. At the heart of Stoic philosophy is the awareness of our mortality. Life is fleeting, and death is inevitable. Epictetus encourages us to live with this knowledge at the forefront of our minds, not to fear it, but to use it as motivation to live fully. Our time is limited, so why waste it on trivial pursuits? Instead, we should focus on what truly matters: the love we share, the wisdom we gain, and the strength we build. Living with the awareness of death can lead us to make better choices, ones that align with our deepest values and bring us closer to a meaningful existence. A content spirit, Epictetus teaches, is true wealth. It's easy to get caught up in the desire for more, constantly striving for things we don't have. But real happiness comes from appreciating what we already possess. When we pause to reflect on our accomplishments and the blessings in our lives, we realize that we are already rich in many ways. Contentment is not about settling for less, it's about recognizing the abundance we often overlook in our pursuit of more. By cultivating gratitude and learning to be content with what is, we can find peace and fulfillment right where we are. Guilt can be a heavy burden, but Epictetus reminds us that it is a trap. While it's important to take responsibility for our actions, dwelling in guilt only keeps us stuck. The true challenge is to face our mistakes, learn from them, and move forward without being weighed down by blame, whether toward ourselves or others. Guilt serves no purpose if it prevents us from growing and improving. Instead of letting guilt define us, we can choose to transform our mistakes into lessons and use them to become stronger and wiser. Surrounding ourselves with the right people is crucial to personal growth. Negative influences can drain our energy and pull us down, but positive, supportive friends can lift us up and inspire us to be better. Epictetus encourages us to choose our companions wisely, as they have the power to shape our mindset and outlook on life. By making friends with those who encourage us to grow and succeed, we create an environment that fosters strength and resilience. These relationships can help us turn our weaknesses into strengths, guiding us toward a brighter, more fulfilling future. Our reactions to life's challenges determine our future. When life throws difficulties our way, it's not the events themselves that shape us, but how we choose to respond. We can allow setbacks to defeat us, or we can use them as opportunities to grow. Epictetus believed that our responses to adversity are what define us. By choosing to rise above challenges with resilience and grace, we can turn even the hardest moments into stepping stones toward success. Each obstacle becomes a chance to rewrite our story and emerge stronger than before. Fulfilling our duties, no matter how challenging, is another path to strength. Responsibility can be daunting, especially when it forces us to confront our vulnerabilities. But by facing these challenges head-on, we build the resilience needed to grow. Duty is not just about doing what is expected of us, it's about embracing the responsibilities that shape us into better, stronger individuals. Whether it's standing up for what's right or letting go when necessary, fulfilling our duties allows us to grow in ways we never imagined. Hate, when directed toward us, can be difficult to ignore. But absorbing others' negativity only darkens our own spirits. Epictetus teaches us to rise above the hatred of others, understanding that their bitterness often reflects their own inner turmoil. By refusing to let their negativity affect us, we maintain our peace and continue on our path with strength. This doesn't mean we are immune to the sting of malice, but we choose not to let it define us. Instead, we transform negative experiences into opportunities for growth. Friendship, Epictetus reminds us, is more valuable than wealth. In our toughest moments, it is often a friend's support that carries us through. True friends don't just stand by us, they help us see our strengths and vulnerabilities clearly, offering both comfort and challenge. These relationships are treasures far greater than any material possession, for they enrich our lives in ways that wealth never can. Friendship is not about hiding our pain, but about sharing it with those who